Next, we are going to see with example 5.16. Find the moment of inertia of a disk of mass value is 3 kg and the radius is 50 centimeter about the following axis. We are given with the three axes. We are going to find the value of moment of inertia I. First is axis passing through the center and perpendicular to the disk. Okay, so if this is a object, this is passing through the center. Okay, for this we are going to find the moment of inertia. Then the second condition is axis which is touching the edge and perpendicular to the plane. Okay, so if we consider the object and this axis is touching the edge. The third one is the axis passing through the center and lying on the disk. Okay, so disk and it is passing through the center. Clear? So for this three, we are going to find the moment of inertia. So for the first condition, first let us take the value of m, which is 3 kg, and r is equal to what? 50 centimeter. Centimeter we have to convert into meter. So it is 10 power minus 2. So 10 power minus 2, this can be written as 50 divided by 100. So we are getting it as 0.5 meter. So first is moment of inertia which is passing through the center and perpendicular to the plane. Okay. So the formula is I is equal to half m into r square, half as it is, m value is 3, r is 0.5. So 0.5 into 0.5, and if you just multiply all this value, we are getting the value as 0.375. So this is the object which is passing through the center of the body. Clear? Then the second condition is moment of inertia of the about an axis which is through the edge and perpendicular to the plane. So this is through the edge, it is also perpendicular to the plane. For this, the formula is I is equal to m's IC in plus m into d square. Okay, so I is equal to IC plus m into d square. Here, substitute the value of IC is equal to half m into r square. Why we are taking with this is because we have the two axes here. Whenever we are having with the two axes, we'll be taking with the parallel axis theorem. Parallel axis theorem, we have seen already. I is equal to what? IC plus m into d square. Here, IC denotes the axis which is parallel to this and passing to the center of mass. So, center அப்படின்றதுனால அதோட formula என்னது? half m into r square. Okay. Then, இதில் வந்து என்ன பண்றோம்னா d க்கு பதிலா we are going to substitute the value as r. Okay. So, if you substitute here, we get as half m into r square plus m as it is. Okay, and instead of d I'm going to write as r, so m into r square. Okay, so we have to add this, so we are getting the value as 3 by 2 m r square because we are taking the LCM here. So if you take the LCM, 2 goes here, so 2 plus 1, it is 3 by 2 m r square. Now we know the value of m which is 3 and r which is 0.5. So when you substitute and find the value, we are getting the value as 1.125. Okay, this is for the second one. Then the third condition is moment of inertia about an axis which is passing through the center and which is lying on the plane. Okay, so this is also passing through the center, but here it is lying on the plane. So the formula which we are taking here is perpendicular அப்படின்றதுனால we are taking the perpendicular axis theorem, which is IZ is equal to IX plus IY. So second condition என்ன பண்ணோம், parallel axis theorem formula substitute பண்ணோம். Here we are applying with the perpendicular axis theorem, and let us consider the value of IX and IY to be equal to I அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிறோம். Then IZ is the one which is passing through the center, so we are writing the value as half m into r square. So நம்ம IZ க்கு பதிலா என்ன பண்ண போறோம், half m r square னு substitute பண்ண போறோம். IX IY க்கு பதிலா என்ன பண்ண போறோம், we are going to substitute it as I. So IZ is equal to 2 into I, because what is the formula is IZ is equal to IX plus IY இல்லையா, இதுல IX க்கு பதிலாவும் I, then for IY also we are writing as I, so we'll be getting as I plus I, which is equal to what, 2I. So IZ is equal to 2I. Okay, when we need the value of I alone, bring this 2 here, so we are getting as 1 by 2 into IZ. Okay, what is the formula for IZ is half m into r square. Okay, so 1 by 2 into 2, so it is 1 by 4 m into r square. Now substitute the values. M is equal to 3, then r is equal to 0.5, and when you multiply all this, we are getting the value of I. Clear?